Hello everyone and welcome back to Anytan. Today we will create a workflow which integrates Hubspot and MailChimp together. The idea behind this workflow is that every time we add a new contact in Hubspot, we want to save that contact in our email list in MailChimp. How do we do that? Well, we create a workflow, so let's do that together. The first step is to add the Hubspot node, so let's search for it and add it. Then under authentication, we have three different options. We have an API key, app token, and OAuth 2. I'll be using the API key and selecting my credentials from the second option. Then under resource, we have plenty of resources, but I'll be using contact. Why? Because I want to search for all these newly added contacts in HubSpot in order to save them in MailChimp. Hence, under operation, I'll select search as well. So now let's go to HubSpot and create a contact and see if we can patch this contact to our N8N instance. So let's go here, create contact, hello at n8n.io, first name John Doe, and job title, let's say CEO, and lead status, let's say it's an open one. So we create this, and as we can see, we have successfully created this contact in HubSpot. So the next step is to go back to N8N and execute our workflow, and we can see that the workflow executed successfully. So let's open the HubSpot, and here we can see the contact as well. So the next step is to save this in MailChimp. So what we do is we add a MailChimp node. Now under authentication, here we only have two options. So I'll be going for OAuth 2 and select my MailChimp account. Under resource, I'll leave it to member, and operation also create because I want to create a member/contact in MailChimp. Under list name or ID, I select my list, and under name and under email here, I want to grab this email here from this JSON properties key. So how do I do that? I add an expression. So we go here and we add the expression. So it's like this. Properties dot what we want to grab. We want to grab the email, so dot email, and there we have it. The status, let's leave it to subscribed. The next step is to also merge the first name and the last name as well. So we add a merged fields, and here we say first name, and we add a expression as well. Kind of the same, but instead of email, we grab the first name. So here properties dot first name, and here we can see John. Let's copy this for the last name as well. So here we select last name, and the only change we do here is last name instead of first name. So what this node should do, it should create a contact in HubSpot. As we can see, we currently do not have any contacts, and let's execute the node. It says that node executed successfully, and if we go back to MailChimp, let's refresh this, and we can see that we have created our new contact. So the next step I want to do is I want to unlink the start node from the HubSpot node, and I want to connect a cron node to this workflow. So what does the cron node do? Well, the cron node triggers the workflow at a specific time. So let's grab that and put it here, and here under add cron time, we can select when do we want to trigger this workflow. We have various options like every minute, every hour, week, day, or so. I'll leave it to every day, let's say at 7. Then I want to connect this to the HubSpot node, and now this workflow should run every day at 7. But one more last thing before we finish the workflow is that we want to go to the HubSpot account and we want to add a filter group. So what I want to do is every day I want to fetch all the contacts that have been added yesterday. So how do I do that? We add two filters. In the first one, we select create date. So this means let's select all the contacts that have been created yesterday. We have to specify yesterday with an expression. So we do it like this. Today minus day 1.2 millis. And looks good. We add another filter, create date. We'll leave this to less than, and let's say less than today. And this looks good as well. So our workflow is ready. What we want to do is we want to save the workflow and also activate the workflow so it runs in the background. So what's going to happen once it becomes tomorrow at 7, this workflow will get executed and all the contacts that have been added will be transferred to MailChimp. That's it for this workflow. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you find this workflow useful. Thank you for your attention and have a wonderful day. If you want to learn more about how to automate workflows, subscribe to our channel, and for more videos like this, click on the Watch More button.